Burnout doesn't always mean that you hate your life. It usually means you've been carrying too much for too long. Now, if you do hate your life, maybe we need to talk because there are some other things going on. My name is Lesley Christine, and I'm an emotional healing and metapsychology coach. And I work with women so that they can release their emotional baggage and begin really living the life they love. So if you're burned out because you're hating your life, give me a call. We need to talk. But if you're burned out just because life gets hard sometimes, and sometimes we are carrying a heavy load, and if that heavy load gets carried for longer than just a short season, right? We all have seasons in life where we have to do extra. But if you have to do extra for months and months and months at a time, you are going to burn out no matter how much you love all the things that you're doing, no matter how much you enjoy your life. Let's look at what we can do to overcome that burnout. When you're experiencing burnout, the first thing that I want you to do is find the energy leaks. What are the people, tasks, and commitments that are draining you the most? Take a minute, get a pen and a piece of paper, and start writing these things down. What are all the commitments that you have, and which of those are draining you the most? Which ones can you let go of because they're too much? Because in a season of too much, you have to cut some things back. You can't keep going with too much for too long, or you will get burned out. Second is self-care. I want you to begin scheduling in some recovery rituals daily because you just can't keep going nonstop all the time. You've got to give your body and your mind and your spirit a chance to recover. So, are you going to go take a walk every day? Are you going to have a nice, relaxing bath where you don't think about anything for a while? How about a few minutes of silence or a daily meditation routine? Find something that feels restorative to you. Find something that nourishes you. You've got to be able to nourish yourself in ways, or else you are giving from an empty cup, right? This is the places where we fill our cup. I've talked to before, maybe I haven't talked before about this on here. I think there are a couple of cups, right? We have the cup where we have to fill it so that we have something to pour from. And then we have a second cup that is filled with all of our stress and stuff. And well, what ends up happening in burnout actually is that you have these two cups. The self-care, restorative, nourishing cup is empty. So you have nothing to pour out of it, but the stress burden cup is overflowing. And so if you try to pour anything else in there, it just makes a mess all over the floor. Fortunately, you can't just pour from this cup into this cup because they hold entirely different things. So we have to keep we have to keep filling this cup so that we have something to give. But this cup, we have to make sure that we're emptying a little space so that we have resilience to take on the things as they come up in life, because life is going to keep lifing. It is not going to stop bringing you new things that you're going to have to deal with. And the third thing that I want you to do if you are experiencing burnout is to protect your time with boundaries. Oh, boundaries. There's the one that so many people have a hard time with. Say no to what isn't serving your health. Say no to things. Having a strong no is a really important thing in life, and it's one most of us don't learn early enough. I wish I had learned to have a strong no much earlier in my life, but here we are. You can start today, right? We can always start right now where we are. In fact, we can't start where we're not. We have to start where we are. So start to protect your time by saying no and holding firm to your boundaries. If you know something is not good for you, don't do it. Burnout recovery doesn't happen overnight, but it starts with just one small shift and then another and then another. So drop a comment down below and let me know What's one thing that you're going to do today to protect your energy? This was day 26 of my 30 days of YouTube challenge. I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Bye.